This program is made possible by grants from the National Endowment for the Arts, the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, this station, and other television stations.
I practically grew up inside this building here. This is the Apollo Theater in Harlem. It's a back alley in back of it. As far back as I can remember, I was coming here, see shows. This was a vaudeville house, variety show. So you'd pay a price, you'd come in, you'd see a show, then a movie, and if you wanted to stay for another show, you could do that. 4 shows a day. And in fact, my brother and I worked here. We had a tap act called the Heinz Kids. And my mother would drop us off here to see the first show. She had a job, so she'd drop us off here in the care of a usher and usherette. And we'd stay for 2, 3 shows. And it was here that I saw some of the great tap artists. Chuck Green, Honey Coles, Nicholas Brothers, Condos Brothers, Sandman Sims. Sandman was a real character, and he and I, we just had a real, we hit it off right away. I must have been about 8 or 9, and whenever my brother and I would work here, Sandman would show up backstage sometimes, and he'd announce over the PA system that would go up through the dressing rooms. He'd say, "Gregory Hines, get on down here and show me a step." So I'd feel so special. So I'd come down and I'd show him the latest step that I had stolen from another tap dancer. And he'd say, "Good, good. Let me see it on the left side." So I'd struggle to try to show him on the left side. And, he'd say, "You need work." So he'd bring me back here into the alley and break it down for me. Show me how to do it on the left side as well as the right. I'll show you. So now I'm back here with Sandman. And you gotta remember that I idolized this man. And I'm getting all this personal attention now. We're trading steps back and forth. And I'm watching his feet while he's dancing and his face. And I'm imagining myself as a man. Anyway, I show him the step. Any step, like a... So now he breaks it down nice and slow on the left side so I can see how it's done. The left side, my trouble side. And we're going back and forth, really fast, until I get relaxed on my left as well as my right. I must have learned about 100 steps back here from Sandman Sims. For me, a pivotal experience happened when I was about 9 years old, and I saw the great Teddy Hale inside. My brother and I were here for the first show, and he was just spectacular. I couldn't believe my eyes. I mean, he's just so smooth. So I decided I want to steal some steps. Second show, he came out and did a completely different show. All new steps. I couldn't steal anything, and I couldn't believe it. Third show, in the middle, I realized the man was making it up as he went along. He had no routine. He was just improvising his whole act. So I decided I just wanted to be like Teddy Hale. I wanted to be Teddy Hale. I wanted to move like him and improvise, and that's what I did for a little while. All the other dancers, they said, "Look, it's great. It's great that you want to be like Teddy Hale, but you can't hope to be a great artist like he is by copying him. No, you have to take all these steps that you're stealing from him and that we're feeding you and assimilate it and have it come out in your own way, in your own style." At a very early age, I was talking about things like style with these men. Each man, each great dancer, they have their own unique style, and it separates them. It separates a Chuck Green from a Jimmy Slide and a Steve Condos. I feel like I could close my eyes and listen to these great masters dance and know who was who. without even looking, because each man, they have their own style. I feel like whatever style I have today, I owe to them, because I found myself through them.
I'm all by myself at my feet. And my feet are creating an etude, concerto, anything you want to call it. Think of a concert pianist. Think of a brass section blowing a wild chorus. And do it with your feet, you know? Then all of a sudden get subtle and go a little flute. And you do it with your feet. Go anywhere you want to go.
A musician makes music. I create dancing. There's certain laws, there's certain seniorities, and there's certain mysteries in dance. You have to be like one of a kind.
Well, I think I'm actually a visual dancer. As dancers, we all make pictures. It's the matter of what picture you have in mind that you want to portray.
My dad had a restaurant in South Philadelphia called the Standard Cafe. It was right across the street from the Standard Theater, which plays some of the best acts in the world. And that's when I first saw and heard the one and only Louis Armstrong. I was about 5 or 6 years old. And what I heard and what I saw has left an imprint on my life up to now. He took the 4-beat and gave it a beat like do 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 do. He had that kind of a feel, and nobody before that had that feel. Everything that I do now is that feel of that groove that Louis Armstrong instilled in me. Without music, I can go anywhere I want to. If I want to change tempo, I change tempo and get into another groove. And you go along. You become the soloist. You become Louis Armstrong. You become Dizzy Gillespie. You become Charlie Parker.
Jazz tap dancing is happy and satiric. have to tell a story to be a storyteller. And you do this in dance. You gives it a personality. I'm a creator. That's my job, is creating in the dance. See, because I have been known as a dancer's dancer. Because I was taught by nature, in a way, how to make the sound of the feet captivating.
Accents make something live forever. Nothing becomes stale if you're aware of accents. And by accents, I mean if you're doing say you're going pupati. So you go, pupati is the first beat, you go, pupati, pupati. Change it, just changing the beat, the third, fourth, the fifth beat. It makes a different rhythm. Then that leads you into another thought, a rhythmical thought. You're liable to go, chipata, and you hear that da and you stop, you go, chipata, and you go, boo, 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 ba, chiku, ba, ti, ti. And you're composing, and all of a sudden you feel like a composer. And it's a great feeling. Then you get out of that mood and you figure, what would you do on piano? Roll, a lot of double time. Maybe a beautiful melodic strain. But the most important thing is the feeling, the groove.
Swing is from inside. You must have that within you, I believe. It's important to the music, the musicians, but to the dance, there's balance involved, there's movement involved, and still you must swing. I like to move a lot. Sometimes they call it a blur. Because you move too fast, you get out of focus. So you have to catch up with yourself. That's where the slides come in. You can't just meter out slides and say, well, I'm going to do a slide that's foot long, because it may be a little slippery and you might go 3 feet. It's not a certainty that you're going to end up where you want to. You have to have something to do when you arrive there. Hopefully there's still stage around.
I don't have body moves like Fred Astaire or a lot of these other great dancers. I concentrate on my ankles and my feet, and I leave my body alone, and whatever my body does after my feet talk, that's unconscious.
So you give the body a port de bras, what you call a balance, a poise, posture. Understand? And then you use the tap. But you have to know how much dancing to do. You can't just do all you want to do. You've got to do what's needed to do.
So important what the musicians are playing. Not the most important thing, but your willingness to receive what they're playing and their willingness to receive what you're dancing. Therefore, you have to have a good rapport. And the more you swing, the more you'll find out you have something in common. Dancing takes a lifetime to really be able to express yourself. Well, the dance itself, it's not simple, it's technical. But you want to get across. It looks so easy that everyone can feel as though they can do it. The most important feeling is knowing what you're doing and gaining the respect of the people you're doing it with. That makes for the pleasant blend. You're both swinging and
at my age, still to be able to create. And that's such a feeling. It's a beautiful feeling of accomplishment. I'm still experimenting with rhythms. In fact, I'm finding them faster today than I did years ago because I'm aware that I'm discovering things. Like a drummer takes a single beat, he'll go da 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 da, and he could do it. Now you could do that with your feet, your toes, your heel, your flat toe, and your back heel, and even your flat foot. You could do it 2 beats. Go da 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 like a drummer. Mama, daddy, mama, daddy, mama, daddy. Da 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 da, and make that into a roll. But what kind of a roll, sometimes you even yourself don't know. Because if you're doing a single beat roll, it comes out. If you're doing a double beat, it'll still sound the same, but it isn't the same. You're doing 2 beats. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2. It's 2 beats. 3 beats. That's 3 beats. 4 beats. And you develop that into a roll. And when it comes into a roll and if it's perfect, boy, there's no greater feeling in life than that.
Say something, you understand? To make the personality intelligent, viewable, where it can be seen, enjoyed, and make someone that's watching think it's that they're doing it themselves, you know? It's like their imagination is a reality, you see? I think that guy should get some more weight.